CJ back for Vantastic Dayz. I'm just going to scoot up here.
Yeah.
And I'm joined by the lovely Dan Walsh.
Hi.
We're at St Mary's Creative Space in Chester, and Dan's got a gig this evening. Now Dan did just play at Beardy Folk Festival with Brooks Williams, where I've just come from this last weekend, so I didn't manage to catch up with him at Beardy. So I've accosted him today because he's got the gig going on, and I'm like literally 10-15 minutes away. It'd be rude not to come along.
Absolutely, no. I did have two very small children with me at Beardy, so it was quite hard
you did? You were kind
when
of
I wasn't
juggling
playing, I was
family
parenting
and all sorts.
Yeah.
I'm excited to have you in the van for Vantastic Dayz today, for this evening. So tell me a bit about yourself. How long have you been playing banjo?
I've been playing banjo for a rather terrifying 25 years, I think.
Yeah. Were you like 5? You really
13,
don't look
13,
old enough, do you?
13
You're
when I started.
blessed with the good genes like myself.
Oh, thank you. Well, I tried. I look a lot younger without any beard, actually, I think. But yeah, I was 13 when I started banjo. I started guitar when I was 10, so even longer ago. But banjo definitely is my forte and my passion, really.
Yeah. What got you into the banjo specifically?
So Irish folk music, basically. I grew up listening to lots of different music, but I was particularly sort of intrigued by Irish jigs and reels. Played on what I now know to be tenor banjo, which is a completely different instrument from this. But neither me or my parents knew that, so we just went to the music shop and asked for a banjo teacher and ended up with a 5-string banjo. So I play lots of jigs and reels on the wrong instrument, basically. Is largely my career. But I do also.
You make it sound good, though.
Well, thank you. I try. Well, I do also play a lot of American stuff, and at the moment, that's kind of what I'm really into. I'm recording in the next month. A new album, and it's very much more towards the American side than the Irish side. So I'm actually playing this banjo more for what it was intended. Still not really what it was intended. But more towards that area.
And is it a solo album that you're doing?
Is. Yeah, with other people on, but
yeah. Because I saw you playing alongside Brooks Williams at Beardy. Do you have other collaborations that you do with people?
Yes, I mean my main thing, apart from playing on my own, my main thing is the Urban Folk Quartet. Which is my band, so that takes up a lot of my time, and I've been lucky to be in that band for about 10 years or something, and I absolutely adore it, and love the people, the best musicians I've ever met, and the nicest people I've ever met. So I've kind of very fallen on my feet, and I play with Alistair Anderson, who is a legend in the English folk world. He created the folk degree, which I did, which is how we met. So I play with him from time to time as well, and with Brooks, and with a couple of Indian musicians sometimes as well, because that's a big interest of mine.
I bet you get some interesting kind of sounds going on there.
Yes, very much. Yeah, trying to bring the banjo into that world is always fun. And always
bit
a
of
challenge.
Fusion.
Yes, always a challenge, but always fun. Yeah.
Great stuff. So I'm gonna let Dan do a tune.
Cool.
I'll let him introduce what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
And then I'll get out of the way, and then I'll jump back up and
that sounds good.
Matter.
Lovely.
So
Thank
Dan
you.
Walsh.
Oh, thank you. So this is a very new tune. This is called Changing Tides, and this is very much with a nod to the bluegrassy Americana end of my repertoire, I suppose.
Oh, amazing! That's absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
My pleasure. Thank you.
The speed, I'll never keep up with that speed at all. But we are going to have a bit of a giggle. I'm just going to grab my mandolin that I can't play at all.
Cool.
And see what happens.
Did you say you can play G?
I can play like 3 or 4 basic chords.
Okay, what are they?
So I've got G.
Cool.
I've got C.
Oh, okay.
And I've got D.
That's all you need.
I mean, I can play a couple more, but I tend to forget what they are.
Cool.
So let's do a little.
Should we try a bit of bluegrass?
Yeah.
So this is Rolling My Sweet Baby's Arms.
Okay.
So basically, the chords are G.
G.
Then it goes to D.
D.
Then back to G. Then C. Then D. Then G again.
I'm going to forget that.
I can try and shout them out. The only thing was I was going to sing it at the same time. But maybe we could play through it first instrumentally.
Yeah,
and then I'll sing it. Should we go with that?
Yeah, go.
Okay,
so it's G, D, C.
So we're starting with G.
Yeah, go.
So it goes something like this. So 1, 2, 3. G. D. G. C. D. Back to G. There you go. Rolling my sweet baby's arms. Rolling my sweet baby's arms. Lay round the shack till the mail train gets back. And I'm rolling my sweet baby's arms. I thought that was pretty good, actually.
It's close enough. I think I got one done.
But no rehearsal. That's pretty fair.
Yeah. Well done, Oz.
Yeah,
so
I thought so.
Thank you for humouring me with
my
that.
great
That was
pleasure.
that was
Thank you.
beautiful. Nice little jam in the van there.
Absolutely. It's so cool in here as well.
It's the van is cool,
Oh
but it's
God.
actually roasting hot on this
It's
scorching day
unbearable. Yeah.
with no airflow at all. Very humid.
None whatsoever. But it's fine. It's worth it.
Well, thank you for that.
My great pleasure. Thank you.
So you've got the gig tonight at St Mary's Creative Space for SoundBox in Chester.
Yes. Should be nice.
What else have you got coming up after this evening?
So next weekend I am in Eccleshaw in Staffordshire at a little music festival, and I say it's a music festival, but all the gigs are in like pubs, so it will be like a proper intimate pub gig. So I'm really looking forward to that because when I started playing gigs in 1485 or whatever it was, it was all pubs really. So it would be kind of nice to do that kind of gig again, I suppose.
And beers there as well available, isn't it?
Indeed, yes. It's always good. Although I'll be driving, but yeah. And then the week after that, I've got festivals. The Urban Folk Quartet doing New Forest Folk Festival and another one which I've forgotten. And then basically, I'm one in Stafford, which is where I'm from, so that'll be really nice. And then I'm going on holiday. To Ireland with my family, and then later in the year lots more festivals, and then early next year I'll be going to Australia and New Zealand for a tour, which will be great, taking my other half and 2 children with me because I'm insane. So that'll be really great. Yeah,
that should be absolutely. Why not take it?
It'll be a breeze. Exactly.
So where can people find this information? Have you got a website or socials?
I've just realised the Australia New Zealand tour hasn't been announced until now. So you're the first to know.
Wow! Look at that breaking news.
But just if you go on the website and go, he said he was playing in Australia. It's not there yet. But it's danwalshbanjo.co.uk.
Yeah.
And then I'm Dan Walsh Banjo on like all the Facebook, Instagram type things, so you can find me very easily.
And are your music albums available?
Yes, all through the website you can find everything basically. Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant. Right, well, I'm going to let him out because we are melting. We're literally like going to start swimming out soon.
Yes. Yeah.
But Dan, thank you for joining me in the van. It's lovely to hear you and lovely to speak to you.
You too. Thank you very much. Cheers. Thanks, guys. Thank you.